I really recording? I don't know. Can you even see me? It's like 5 something in the morning. I'm away from Austin, Texas to San Antonio, Texas for the San Antonio Rock and Roll Half Marathon. It's still not even light out. Got up at like 4:20 this morning. Had like 4.5 hours sleep. Wasn't really gonna sleep too well. Kind of nervous. I've been training, but you just can't help but get nervous. But this always happens to me with anything. It's like I'm nervous right up until the start, and the gun goes off and start running, and I'll be fine. Just got to remember to take it slow, not try to go too fast in the beginning, and just enjoy it and have a good time. For breakfast this morning, totally just monstered down 2 pints of raspberries, but I also got some strawberry banana smoothie that I'm probably going to have, and some strawberry banana smoothie for the ride home. Always be prepared. I made some banana date bars, but they came out kind of mushy, but it's what I'm going to eat as run fuel, so if that works out. And today is day 6 months, no caffeine today, November 13th, 2011. So, something I really don't even think about anymore. It's good to know that that whole period's over with. So, it's getting a little bit lighter out. Probably almost halfway to San Antonio. 7:30 race, gonna get there about 6:30. Talked to some of my friends about like, hey, let's carpool down, but it turned out every single one of them was either staying with friends or staying at a hotel in San Antonio. So I guess I'm the noob who's like driving down at 5 in the freaking morning to San Antonio. But I don't know, it should be a fun time. All right, done. 13.1 in the can. It's a good race. I don't know if this angle's the best. I think my face is in the shadow, but you get the idea. I have no idea what time I finished. I had a chip on my shoe, but I guess I'll figure that out on the internet or something later. But felt like I ran a good race. I don't know if I broke 2:10 or 2 hours or whatever I was really trying to do. I think I did, but I don't really know, but ran the whole race strong, great, like started off to a really good start, kept my pace and go too fast and go too slow. Around mile 6 or 7, I was feeling really good. They were handing out salt packets, and I think I ate too many of those. I ate 2, and in retrospect, maybe I didn't need any, or maybe just 1, but like my kidneys started to hurt later on, like in my back, but I was okay. And see, around mile 9 or 10, I was starting to slow down a little bit, but kind of knew we were getting towards the end and was able to pick it up. And kind of caught my 3rd or 4th wind around mile 10, maybe. And just kept going. Just going strong. Saw a lot of people bonking out. Because it started to get hot. Like in the beginning, it was all like we were basically running through a cloud, and it was like humid and about 65 degrees was perfect. And then as the day went on, it heated up. So at the end it was pretty hot, but I was drinking lots of water. I made this like banana date bars that the recipe didn't come out too good. They became too mushy, so they were just like melted in this little plastic bag in my pocket, so I couldn't really like eat them. So what I had to do was like take it like tobacco chew and just like scoop in there and just like put it on like the side of my mouth because it was like too sweet. It was like my tongue didn't want to taste anything, so I had to kind of lump it there and kind of just like gnaw on it with my molars and kind of just slowly chew away at it. So that's kind of things you got to do to get by with what you got. And so yeah, and then mile 13 came up, and I still had gas, so I pressed hard, and I was like, my vision was like getting all hazy because I was like sweating salt everywhere and couldn't see, and my shirt was so soaked through I couldn't really wipe my face off, but I just kept going. And like turn the corner, and we're like, most of the way through mile 13, and it's like just uphill. And I'm like, oh my God, because I'm like, I'm wanting to give it like 110%, like push through till the very end, and it's just this hill, and then just everybody's slowing down, and it's the end of the race, and we're going up this hill. I had no idea it was going to be there. And about halfway up the hill, the rock and roll band in the 13th mile, because this is like a rock and roll half marathon, and every mile had like a different band, started playing a cover of Deep Purple, Smoke on the Water, which is like one of my favorite songs. I mean, who doesn't love that song, right? And I know all the words, and even though I'm like crazy out of breath and like just pushing through the wall, just start singing along and just get so psyched up. I get the rest of the way up the hill, and there's maybe like 400 feet to the finish, and I just book it. I just give it like everything I have. I'm like flying by people, just like powering it home. Gave it like 110%. There's everything I had. So that was good to have a satisfying finish. No walking, ran hard the whole way. Did the best I could, kept a good pace, and I'm really happy with how I ran it. So thanks to everybody who supported me. The No Meat Athlete Half Marathon Guide was freaking awesome, obviously. I mean, it worked. This is proof, Hey, first half marathon was a big success. So if you're thinking about running a half marathon, pick it up. I'm not only an employee, I'm also a client, as in I bought the guide before I started working with No Meat Athlete. So, don't take me as a shill. Here I am using it. Worked out great, and thanks for everybody who supported me. It was a real fun race, and hopefully I won't be hurting too bad tomorrow. So right now, let's see if it's cold at all, but I got smoothie, which is still cold. Banana, strawberry, spinach. Oh yeah. Ugh. It's hard to keep stuff down. I had like a couple bananas and some pineapple at the end of the race, but stomach's just not one to eat right now. It tastes good, but alright, so that's it. Peace out, guys. A few closing thoughts, some things from the race that I just remember now. Number one being that I saw someone else with a No Meat Athlete shirt in the race, but it was like I passed her as we were like going down a hill and come around a corner, so I didn't really get to like high five her or anything, or it just sort of like happened too quick. And then when I was running through downtown San Antonio at the halfway mark, someone shouted out No Meat Athlete, but I think it was like after I passed them, so I just kind of put my hand in the air, but that's always cool. That was fun. And yeah. Hey guys. So, recovered after the race. Took a shower, blah, 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 blah. Finally got the results. 2 hours, 11 minutes. So that is exactly 10-minute miles. I was really hoping to break 2 hours, but it didn't happen. But it's my first half marathon, and hopefully one of many, so there is always another day to beat that record. Check it out right now. Giant ass juice. Lemon ginger blast. Celery, cucumber, cilantro, parsley, kale, lemon, lime, apple, ginger, habanero. Oh man, oh that is so good. Nice and spicy. I put a lot of limes in there. Oh, it's like drinking Mexican food. Love it. Take it easy, y'all. So another funny thing. Apparently, there's a restaurant, a vegan restaurant in San Antonio now, and it's called Vegeria, which it's spelled like Vegeria. It's kind of a gross name, I think. Like Vegeria. Like it sounds like an STD. Like you just imagine some douchebag who's like, "Yeah, man, I was in Tijuana and this prostitute gave me Vegeria."